Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Hollywood Animal. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. I have a very quick contract left. I'm not sure. I think I want to shoot a lot of this in the sound stage. Unfortunately, you are also 71 days. I was trying to do this differently. I guess we're going to use Everett for this, even though he's a little overkill. But I need stuff in a sound stage because I'm running low on production time to get one of my actors in a movie before his contract expires. Ooh, he's at 110 days. This might work. So we're gonna go filming technology. We got all these things. Now it's down to 107 because of the practicality. Now it's down to 102. And then if I add extras and such, now it's up to 115. Okay, I need this to stay at 102. This goes too far. Pre-production takes too long. Getting amazing costumes takes extra time. So we're gonna go back down to costumes and props. At high on this one, it's gonna be fine. I think it'll be all right. As my sheriff, Donald Pierce. I noticed before starting the recording that he only had 110 days left in his contract. I was really hoping to get him in here. So it looks like it's going to let me do it because, you know, the days line up that way. It's great. Okay, so let's see who the producer is going to be. We're kind of overkill on the cinematographer. So maybe we get, you know, somebody. I mean, he's got less than that days. I guess we're just going to put Alvin in there. That's fine. And then Leland is on a timer. We can make you our director for this movie, our mysterious guide for this movie. It's called The Star of Courage. It is a Western. You can see all the details over here, I suppose. It is a Western action-adventure comedy movie starring a sheriff who is going up against an old friend turned enemy. That's great. Mysterious guide, villain's right hand, a worried wife. There's a train job, a shootout. Oh, yeah, and they finally get the bad guy in the end, that kind of thing. So, really nice. The worried wife. Let's put... we could put Opal on it. She's good. Yeah, we can put Opal on this one. Villain's right hand. Well, who's our villain? Old friend turned enemy is a woman. I did not see that coming. Did you see that coming? I didn't see it coming. I think maybe we'll take Carol could do this one. Yeah. That's good. She's only got one movie left in her contract. We're going to want to renew her contract, of course, for many, many years if we can. With more, although she's going to be very expensive. Thankfully, oh, wait, no, she won't be that expensive because we're boutique. And we get a little bit of a bump there for her true artist nature. Yeah, that's right. Our right-hand man, then, let's put this as... yeah, we could renew his contract as well because we'll have bigger ones here soon. And then we'll have a bonus, is what I'm saying. Not 5 years, but we'll have the savings that come from having the producer perk. You know what I'm talking about from the last video. If you don't know, then I'll show you again. But we'll put Owen Olsen here. Okay, so it's 102 days away. Let's get that one going. So our projects today, quite a few. Okay. The research I'm talking about is influential producer. If you don't remember it from the last video, influential producer is going to give us an advantage in negotiations with actors and directors if all of our studio's producers are level 6 and higher. So as you can see from all of our producers, you can look at their star ratings, right? Jay O'Connor is going to get fired. And then once he's fired in 89 days, we will have all of our producers above a 6. And that'll work as well. Untamed sex. Someone falls prey to their own animal instincts and has sex with multiple partners within a short period of time. That one is banned. That one is banned. We can do something about that, can't we? If we wanted to make real crap movies, huh? We wanted to have like a, I don't know, want to turn ourselves into the adult film industry. That would be an interesting challenge run, wouldn't it? To try to do like an adult film company? That would be very hard to do in the 1930s. Obviously, once the code's in place, I mean, first off, you have to find all the elements for it. So that takes a while because you can't really target it very well. And then on top of that, the code's blocking everything. And even if the code's not blocking everything, you have to have a lot of influence to keep the things off the code because they're going to put it in the code. You know what I'm saying? That might be challenging to do. Obviously, you'd want to be a trash studio, right? And make a lot of trash. But yeah, just keep kicking those movies out as fast as possible. Scary New Thing worked fantastically. Maximum screenings at the time, 100% attendance. And even then, we have 782 screenings here, making over 1 million. And we still had half attendance on this. So when we set up distribution again on this, we're looking at, you know, about that high already, or still, I should say. So we'll go about there. We'll go about there. We have so many theaters, man. I feel like, oh, I can't do anything for the last week. I should probably buy some cinema space. I will rent some theaters. I can speak. Some. The only reason I'm short here is because I have 2 movies having their first week on the 4th here. So like on the 4th weekend this term. So that's fine. I will, you know, spend a little bit of money in the theaters to get some screenings there. It's fine. We will rent a little bit of space. And then, yeah, let's keep the advertising going and good. So that 8th week, I guess, technically, is sort of competing with ourselves. And that's fine. Okay, remember today, we need to fire Michael Gray, but we are unable to do that because that's the way the game works. I cannot cancel a contract unless I have already researched how to cancel contracts. And I won't be able to do that because terminate contracts with half the buyout, that would have taken me over 1,000 days to get anyway. So, yeah. It ain't working very well there. So we're going to have to do something about that because I don't want to have the Mafia, is it the Bootleggers? I think it's the Bootleggers that was mad at me. No, it's the Mafia. Yeah, the Mafia was mad. I don't know. I don't remember which one at the moment because it's been a bit. Sorry. Oh, divorce is not... Oh, man, really? Divorce somehow figures into the film's plot. So the divorce is not allowed by the code either. I don't have to make movies about divorce, you know? At this point, I have so many topics I can make movies on that it just kind of doesn't matter, right? They can block a few things. Normally, like when I was trying to unblock them, I was unblocking them for my own benefit since I had scripts actively with those things, but then also for the sake of freedom in my industry, you know? I don't want to have these things handicapped that way, you know? So I could try to remove elements from the code. Let's see which ones we know of that are blocked. So we have divorce, untamed sex, and alcohol, spirit of freedom. Probably want to get rid of this one and get this one off the code, to be honest, because, and I don't know exactly how much they're going to contribute to this. So I'm going to propose this right now. Just getting that off of there. And mostly I want to see how much they're willing to commit to it. Be really nice if I was last, wouldn't it? Okay, nearly last, and Evergreen Movies is right after me. So if I put a person on this, I guess you can take this. If I spy on you, then I'll know what you're willing to do, and then I can just see what they're doing ahead of time. So that's a very good voting position, and I can see what they're willing to do. I'm pretty sure they're, you know, gonna go ahead and try to block me from doing this, but I want to know how much they're willing to spend, essentially. All right, The One stays at 8.0. Outstanding post-production results on that. And we can go into distribution. I don't believe it's... There's no way we can distribute it this year. So The One will probably be something that we can maybe shoot for winning awards with next year. And this is a rom-com. So it's going to be here at the Valentine's Day showing. We're going to slam that. Wow, 22,000. There's just no way. There's no way we have that many people that are going to see. I'm going to go 18. And it's really kind of silly to even do that, honestly. It's probably not going to work. We'll go 12 here. We'll go down to 10 here. And I'll go like 8 here. I mean, if we're going to have to nail advertising and tricks and so well just to get that many viewers, probably. Let's go ahead and do that. So women and young women will really enjoy this film. We're going to say, we're going to go in here and... honestly, I could see us maybe doing this. I mean, if I go, yeah, more advertisers, be too chaotic. You'll spend a lot of money, but everyone will come to the premiere, including viewers who absolutely can't stand the kind of cinema. I mean, we're not targeting girls and boys. Everyone will come and see the movie is what they said. I think I'm going to do it anyway. I know he's advising against it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to spend more money to try to get as many people into this as possible. And we're also going to hit the tricks here too. Russell won't do it. Carol won't do it. Harry will do it. What will Harry do? He won't help the drunkard, though. We'll have a surprise wedding appearance. There we go. And then maybe on the backside here, Gertrude won't do it either. Okay, so That's it. That's all we can do, unfortunately. Fine. Sure. Go ahead and apply that. And we now have one trick, at least at the beginning, to try to get this to be as high as possible. And you know what? I just got a feeling, you know, I'm going to bump it up even further. That's just silly. There's just no way. But we'll try it out. A lot of potential there. A rom-com coming out on Valentine's Day. I just don't know how much competition I'm going to have by then. But yeah, Leland Kester is now very well known for his romance movies. Both of these movies coming out at the same time. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Trying to split the audience like this. Let's see how it works out for us. We got a B+ for the Amber tier. And this comes out this year, so potentially something that could win awards. Hopefully. This is a Billy Patterson movie. All right. And then everybody's basically maxed out anyway. We spent $1.4 million on this movie. Go ahead and hit continue. And then 'tis the season. We're getting an A on this one. This is our Christmas movie coming out at Christmas. It should be a really good fit. Yeah. We want that. I don't know about thrilling crimes, so I don't know why you're even there. I must have targeted something. Why is thrilling crimes here? Thrilling crimes shouldn't even seen this. There's nothing about this that's criminal. Struggling, winning the beloved, heartfelt story. Like, no wonder you don't like it. There's no reason for you to be here. Is it because of the drama aspect of it? I don't know why you're targeted. I didn't target anything that related to that kind of a movie. You shouldn't be here, Earl McKinney. Must have done something, but I don't know what it was. Usually it's like one of the elements, right? It kind of triggers it, but I didn't do anything that would trigger a crime. Maybe it's the drama part. It could be the fact that there's a little bit of a drama in it. He's like wanting to, I don't know, come and see it because of that, but spent almost a 1.5 million on that one. So let's see how this works out, having both of these films, very high earning films, out at the same time. And we should see hopefully both of them go green at the same time here too. We definitely want to keep Joe Sullivan. And you can be here for 3 years. I'm good with that. I'll give you medical coverage. And how about a hotel suite? Yeah, you can have a hotel suite too. How's that sound? 3 years in a hotel for you. Outstanding. All right, it's voting day. Let's see if we can get alcohol removed from the code just to do it. Yeah, they're willing to spend a lot more than before. Martinez likes it. Okay, we know Evergreen's going to fight against it. I don't know how much. Gernstein put 430 into it. So if I put 900 into this, I think I can get it returned, but that's risky. I might need more than 900. I don't know how much they're willing to put into it. Always better to go a little bit safe, isn't it? Maybe 950. Oh, technically 900 would have worked, actually. I hate that 900 would have been just enough, but okay. It's good to have a little cushion there. So we've liberated the code, a little bit more of the code once more. We paid for 15,530 showings for Scary New Thing in this last week here because of that double release, and we had 83% attendance. So it didn't overspend by too much. I like that. I will set up distribution once more, and obviously we're going to use our own theaters this time. So for all of them, and let's have, I don't know, we didn't have a whole lot of viewings, 800, 83%. So, I mean, let's go like 698, and we can go like 541 and 496 and 342. Just a really low amount of showings to keep it in theaters a little bit longer for people who haven't got a chance to get out there and do it yet, you know? All right, Star of Courage. We need this to go because, you know, we're running really tight on our schedule with that guy's contract. So let's get him in here. We'll put security on it, and second unit will help us boost it a little bit. But is it necessary? I don't think so. No, we can go an extra 9 days. This is on schedule, so I'm going to go ahead and not have the second unit there. And then Not My Homes, also an 8.0. We were just limited by the number of elements is all it is. So that's why we're working on quality now. We're trying to really bump that up, get higher quality scripts and productions, etc. I'm just really moving that needle there. We have Superior Concert Hall done in 15 days, so we'll be able to use that. And then we can start working on higher quality film production as well, our processing. Yeah. So we made a lot of money here. Look at our profits. 20. Now, we're up to 99 million in our studio's official account. Does that make us in first place? It does. We're beating them by 11 million, almost 12 million. Very nice. Higher profits than all the other studios combined? Not combined, but because Gernstein had great profits, but we are at the top of the food chain now. I think that makes us a target, you know? I would think that makes me a target. Oh, that was a bit of a lag. Almost took the top 3 in the box office. Gosh, so close. Statue of New Liberty. So close. Look at that. 200 grand. I sneezed 200 grand now. Sweet Funeral is down there too. So we had a lot of good films there. That's going to help us with our influence, I would think. Yeah, well, a little bit of critical acclaim there, but it's going to help us with our reputation as well. Cloudy Eye, Statue of No Liberty, looking pretty good on critical acclaim too. Cloudy Eye at number 1 there. Number 2 here. By only a little bit too. Like, this is the sneeze right here. Yeah, it happened with someone else. Just topping the box offices. Very nice. And then over here on fan favorites, we have, I think, more than any other studio has. Yeah, we have more fan favorites than any individual studio. That's great. 4 in the list out of the top 10. With Cloudy Eye coming in at second place there. Look at this, though. Chronic unemployment benefits. That's the name of your movie? Chronic unemployment benefits. Wow. An A? A 10 popcorn score? And Chronic unemployment benefits scored an 8 with critical acclaim, a 6 at the box office. Somehow a 6 at the box office. How? You're just not as good at advertising, I guess. A 10 pop score. And you have to be good at advertising. You got an A on the fan I mean, you got an A Kino Mark score. That's about your targeting, right? That's what that's about. You didn't buy enough theater space from me. That's what it really is. He wasn't willing to buy enough theater space from me. I am going to go ahead and max him out. Because script development, I really want to push having more elements. So we're going to go ahead and get him to 40%. Bill Ramsey is going to be good for the romance movies now. Let's go ahead and get a banquet going. I need a lot of influence, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. We have to win the Pollux. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we need to win the Pollux. Boy becomes man. Look at that. Protagonist has been hardened by experience. He grows up and sets aside his illusions. I'll make a man out of you. Anyone else think of that when that popped up? You know who you are out there. Probably parents, kids that watch Disney movies. It is admittedly a great song for that, yeah. We're nearly done with Secret Keepers. We still have 265 days on Influential Producer. Ugh. Taking forever, man. Scott Fuller's back from vacation. Meh. Should we get something else going? Let's see. Let's put in... Let's get The Boots That Bring Good Luck by Joe Lowe. It's got an ambitious woman protagonist. We need that this year. Let's start that right now. Cinematographer, we're going to go on location for a lot of stuff here, so I suppose we'll do that. I'm not going to be able to get good for the castle and surroundings. We need international location scouting for that. So we'll just have 1 star on that location. That sucks. It would be 1 star if we did the soundstage as well, by the way. Just showing that. It doesn't really matter what we choose for that. It will always be 1 star, so we'll not tie up a soundstage if we can avoid it. And let's go ahead and do this. We'll put amazing on everything is fine. Producer. Would like a better producer for this film. Who else is available? I think Dewey. Dewey's a little expensive. We could get it. Technically, we could get Wayne, but since he's a misogynist, this movie's got a woman protagonist. So we're going to put Dewey on our schedule here as a producer, and I'll get him for 3 years. That's good. Let's get you a hotel suite and stuff, too. You're kind of expensive. I hope you're worth it. I got a lot of money, so I'm going to spend it on getting good people here, I guess. You're capped. You're capped. You can go all the way up to 9. Lloyd Wolf, who's chaste. It's not too bad. You could be a 9. I think I'm going to grab you too. We need to make better quality movies. Okay? Really high end, really high quality stuff is what we need. And that's what I'm working towards. I'll pay for good people to make that happen if we can. So Dewey's going to be on this one. We'll put Herman as our director. Even though he's not really known for a lot of the stuff, I guess he's got comedy in there. That's fine. And this one here has lowbrow humor. Struggle for Better Life is in here too. I don't know if you've actually done a lot of films with that, so I think we're fine. And then we'll have Alice Phillips be our lead for this one. She's under protection. Our damsel in distress, we could put Nellie on that. That's fine. And then our criminal mastermind. I think I want a better actor. Let's see who's free out there. I could use the dirt to get Charlie Graham, and it's probably a good idea to pull him out because Supreme, right? They keep beating us in our rewards and everything. He hasn't won an award yet, though, so he's not the one that keeps beating us. But I'd rather wait until I have the advantage. So like another 200 days. And then by then, I might even have 5-year contracts. I'm not sure how much longer than that, but I can get him for a lot cheaper because he's very expensive, even with the dirt. I think he's going to cost me, even with the dirt, it's going to cost me like $1 million to get this guy for 3 years. Yeah. So this is $982 that needs to be paid in addition to this. So he's not that cheap. If I want him for just a single movie with the dirt, I still have to pay $119K. So he's very expensive. So I'm kind of trying to wait to take him, until that happens. May Low, same thing. I want to get, that advantage before I start using the dirt to pull them out of here. They're with Gernstein. They're not as much of a problem as Supreme is. Supreme is a very big problem for quality. I really don't want to use Bobby Martin, but I think I'm going to use Bobby Martin. I need a man for this role, so it's either Billy Nash or Bobby Martin. Ugh. I just don't like his smugness. He knows that it'll cost me money. I'll give him some heroin too. You know what? I'll get you for a single movie. How do you like that? He likes it a lot. Look at this. $337K for a single movie. Ugh. He's got a really good agent, Really good agent. But, all right. So, Alice, go beat up Bobby. Go. I think he's really expensive, people. We need to... I don't know, man. We need to off him. Time to send out the murder brigade again. Secret keepers. This is done. Speaking of murder brigade, now we can keep that secret if we do it. I could come up here, maybe do these. I don't think any risk for informants. What I think I really, really want, though, is influence points. It's just that this isn't much. It's 5 per month. It's nothing. It's just nothing. Cover up traces and never fail at secret suppression is pretty good. 50% more experience. I mean, they don't need to be experienced. If they never fail, then I can put level 1s on everything, And they'll suppress it. It's 2,500 days. Or this is better. I don't want to spend influence, though. Stupid Lee Baker. All right, tell you what. Why don't we head down to kidnappings, I guess. We'll go to kidnappings. Maybe there's some stuff we can do with that. I don't know. Let's get some more protection detail, too. I've got some level 1s here. Some very expensive level 1s. We'll get a couple more level 1s. I don't really want to spend all this much money on them, but we'll do that. Level 2, fine. We'll get some extra security, and I want to start covering more people. So I think probably editors. We don't have any editors covered yet. That's pretty good. I mean, we have 2 really good ones here, but I think we should probably get some of them under protection. So we'll put Eugene on you. I think maybe we'll protect Connie Shepard as well. That's fine. And then if we go to composers, again, not under any protection, we'll get Lopez covered here. And we'll stick another number 1, I guess, on Theodore. There we go. Level 1. My level 4 agent is my agent that goes out and does things, hoping that he succeeds in those things that he's doing. So special tasks. I think espionage is not something I want to do anymore. Where's my guy? Where is he? Right there. Take you off of that. And why don't we protect... Let's see, how's Russell? Gertrude's got protection already. I got so many people. I need to start culling this. I need to start getting rid of a lot of these guys. Nellie. She got that star power and everything, right? Let's go put Everett powers on her. Okay. We've got that happening. Then let's say we want to find illegal tendencies in somebody from Supreme. Wallace? I don't know about that. How about... I just don't know how they're beating me. How are they getting these super high-end movies with these as their people, you know? It just doesn't make any sense. You can't get a 9.0 movie with these people. I just don't know how you're doing that. Hugh Richards, right? Like, there's just not enough going on here. Character profile, we know he doesn't have illegal tendencies, but we do have that secret already on him. Nobody else is winning awards per se. Maybe Teresa, because she's got that star power. I might be able to pull them away. No, her contract's up in July. It'd be nice if I could search for illegal tendencies, but it's not letting me do it. So I guess we already know that she doesn't have them. Is that not a thing? Search for illegal tendencies. It doesn't let me do it for them. Oh, I guess, okay, you just have to select them like this. Okay. Yeah, this is what I want. I want you to see if you can find out anything on her. 39% chance to succeed is not very good, but at least it's not the 22% to fail. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully we don't, you know, make her mad enough to never want to work with us again or anything. So we'll see how that goes. I just want to know her tendencies so I can, like, you know, give her the crack that she wants. So when her contract is up, she'll come to me. Superior Concert Hall is done. We can now make high quality stuff. And so the last thing to do here, in addition to making them faster, which is cool, but high quality is what we're looking for. Improved development. And if I stick 400 grand in this, I can improve this by like 20 months. Like 21 months or something. That's pretty sweet. So we'll have that almost 2 years earlier than we otherwise would have. Very nice. All right, zombie. What do we got? Not the greatest, you know. Emma tried. She's a 7.0 now, but she's capped. Let's put this one in there. It's not really what I would do for this. Let's make it after the 1 is done. The 1 actually has a little bit of competition going on right here. I don't particularly like that, but I think zombie's probably not going to do much better than this. So we'll go like here with it. And then we'll bring this down to maybe here, and then let's say there. 6 weeks on the production of that, the printing. And I'm not sure we can... Oh, young men, okay. Young men, and then I guess we'll just do these 3. It's fine. I'm not sure if anybody involved in this will do the dirty tricks. Okay, Donald will. I don't have any security to help him with that, though. So I think we'll have I really don't want to spend influence. That's the thing. I think we'll try the drunkard help. We don't have any agents to help you, but we're going to try it anyway. I'm already out of agents. I need more agents. What do I got for security? Anybody else? I mean, yeah, but I'm trying not to pay these rates. I'm looking for them to, like, refresh with cheaper people. Escape from Springfield is a script that we have. It's pinned to 8.0. Go figure. And because we were capped with our story elements, but now we're not, so we can make better stories now. So no security detail for this. Okay. I feel like I want security detail for this. Who's in this? Alan Calhoun. There's a lot of people here. A lot of things could happen with these events. But everyone in really good happiness across the board, I'm going to have to take a risk. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to say no security on this film. It's probably not a good idea. But we're going to go with it. Amber Tier can be reevaluated here. Let's bring it down. It was at 26% on before, so we can bring it down to about here. Here. Let's go like here, and then maybe there. Something like that might be good. And we can extend the advertising a little bit. 'Tis the Season, doing fantastic. I think this film could win some awards. We did technically release it last year. It was late December, right? So I think it is eligible for awards this year. I'm hoping this wins our awards. It's got our female protagonist, Alice Phillips. Okay, so week 1 and week 2, 100% attendance, very nice. 3 and 4 didn't drop much. We still had over 3,000 attendees or 3,000 screenings that were full. So that's nice. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're only on our own cinemas now. We'll go about here with it, and then down to here, and then down to here, and then down to like here. I think I'll keep the advertising going on this one. I know it won't be as effective, but if it can be a really high grossing, I think I'll go all the way. I think I'm going to go all the way there with it. Not the whole screening, but mostly. All the way to Valentine's Day, basically, is where we're taking that. That's very nice. Okay. We have a new setting available. A modern European city. Okay. Good, good. Okay. Can we sweep the Pollux? I don't know. I made a really big boo-boo. Made a big mistake. And decided to try to take alcohol off the code. I was successful. But doing that actually is going to prevent me from boosting 2 categories. Which is going to suck. So, I'm going to have to choose which one to boost here. So, 'Tis the Season is a very good film. I think it has a good chance to win things on its own. Whether or not it does or not, I don't know. So, we're going to put that in there for sure. Cloudy Eye, also a very good film. Bill Ramsey, Alan Calhoun. This is a Roger Fox production, so I think it has a good chance to win things on its own. And probably Scary New Thing. Tom Stone stars in Scary New Thing with Bernard Larson as the writer, editor. Got 4 stars from several outlets. We're going to just disregard Bone Grinder, but several outlets gave it an A- Kino Mark score. Made a lot of profit. Might even be the top box office. Well, it was, right? This is the top box office we had this year, wasn't it? Yeah. I think it was. If I remember correctly. This one didn't have a chance to do that, but it's already made a lot, but it only had 1 week. So, yeah. So there's that. For best cinematography, we could probably do the same 3 films. I don't think it's probably too hard of a decision here. We're going to put the same 3 films in there. For best actor, yeah, same 3 films, I suppose. 'Tis the Seasons, yeah, Tom Stone. Now, do we have... Donald Pierce is in this one. Maybe Statue of New Liberty is better here. You know, if we're looking for best actor, we want like the highest quality protagonist for things. I mean, it happened to someone else. Could have that. Right? It could. With Sweet Funeral. I mean, I think I'm actually going to put you here because you have an 8.0 actor. And then Statue of New Liberty, we can probably try that one too. And then let's bring in Scary New Thing, Cloudy Eye, is Bill Ramsey. Yeah, we'll bring an Amber Tier, 7.7. We'll bring the Amber Tier in. He's got 8.2 on the artistic side here, so we'll look at that one. Best Actress, we have 1 film. Oh my gosh. I have 1 film with a lead actress, and that's the one that released in December. It had 1 week. I made it by 1 week, otherwise I wouldn't even have this. I feel like I need to boost this. You know? I feel like if you only have 1 nomination, you gotta put your boost in that. I feel like that's the thing, that's the logic that works for me right now. Because we only have enough influence to boost 1 thing, and I've been trying to figure out which one I would want to do. And I feel like if you only have 1 nomination, then you should boost that one. So that's what I'm gonna do. Best Director. Well, we know that... Is it a Cloudy Eye? Yeah, it has Roger Fox. So, I mean, we need to put that one in there, at least. And then I think we'll go with Amber Tier as our second one. And Let's do Scary New Thing. 'Tis the Season. You did great, but you're nominated for a lot of things. I'm going to try to get a little bit more there. Scary New Thing had Paul Tanner. That's not... I think they're gonna be looking at those things, right? Like who directed it. I think that's what they're going to be doing. So maybe we switch this to somebody, you know, like a higher end director. It's not going to be Lawrence Bush. Sweet Funeral. Herman Watson's pretty good. Maybe we can swap this nomination with Sweet Funeral instead. And then Scary New Thing. Perhaps we take a look at somebody else here. Like it happened with someone else. Maybe it will happen with someone else. It's not that one though. Yeah, you know, I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily translate. So I guess we'll keep Scary New Thing in this nomination. So, okay. We have everything we need there. And then finally, best screenplay, right? Yeah. So, Cloudy Eye, Amber Tear, maybe. It's a B+ Kino mark though. 5 stars for Southern Night. Pop that in there. And then I think we'll go maybe not Scary New Thing, although the A- Kino mark here is pretty good. We got an A on this one. I think we're going to go with 'Tis the Season there. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Those are our nominations, and we will put our boost into Best Actress because we only have one option. So, yeah. That makes sense to me anyway. Let's go ahead and end the distribution on Scary New Thing. Lots and lots of pop-up windows happening. Unfortunately, didn't get the banquet done in time. That's a really unfortunate thing that happened. Oh well. Hopefully we can win the award. Anyway. Fred, you know, I am still going to be making movies that are not necessarily catered to winning the awards because that's where all my money is, and I really want to have a big security team. So I kind of have to fund that. I want to have a lot of theaters, so I kind of have to fund that. So tell you what, I will get you a contract for 3 movies because you're fairly inexpensive for doing that. But I'm not gonna get you for other things. Okay, so best film. We have 2 nominations for that. We're going up against Gernstein's Chronic Unemployment Benefits. What is that? Holy crap, it's a 10. Right, that's the one. That's the one with the 10. 9.6 artistic. Ugh. Crap. Who's the guy I have to bribe? Who do I gotta bribe? Got 2 nominations, though. They're not as good as that one. And then you really only have to be the best to win it, right? So we are going to win Best Cinematography, for sure. We are going to clear the board with that. That feels good. We have 1 in the Best Actor category. We're going up against Solomon Langsam, who is nominated for 2 separate films, both of which are not as good as mine, I don't think. I mean, I guess this film is a 5.6, 4.8. And Alan is an 8.0. Solomon is a 7.5. I don't know if that matters, but technically, my dude, he, you know, he's a better actor, but the film that I'm going up against, unfortunately, is a little bit better. We have a better Kino mark score, but it doesn't matter, I don't think. Best Actress, we did get the nomination, at least. It's only 1 nomination, but we got it, and that's what we put all our influence in, so hopefully she wins something. We'll see. She's going up against Nell Davidson at a 6.4, and Ada Newman, who's a 5.5. She played a farm girl in a 4.8 popcorn movie by Evergreen. 6.0 artistic score on that one, 4.2 on this one. I mean, for all intents and purposes, all the things point to Alice winning this. She has a higher professionalism score. She played the same role even. Farm girl on that one, and farm girl on this one. The farm girl protagonist is the protagonist for all 3 roles, all 3 movies. But my movie was better in every measurable metric other than subjective things, which it's a game and that's just going by numbers, right? Place in the chart was worse on both of my competition movies. Mine made way more profit. Mine had a higher Kino mark score. Mine has higher popcorn and artistic scores. There's no measurable metric in any of this competition here where these 2 should win over her. You know, unless there's an RNG element to it, I think, but that's it, as far as I can tell. Best director. Oh man, we're going up against Cornelius Porter, Herman, and Paul. I'm sorry, guys. Look, I get it. We have on paper a 66% chance of winning this, but it's just an unwritten rule in the film industry, okay? When you're going up against an award show, against an award-winning, you know, director, producer, whoever it is, some big guy who's won a lot of awards in the past but is recently deceased, he's going to win the award posthumously. It's just the way it goes. I'm sorry. You can't beat the dead guy. It's just the way it is. I'm sorry, guys. You're going to lose that. Best screenplay. We have the nomination. Johnny Blair's actually nominated for 2 different ones. Only one of them, which is our movie, and then Chronic Unemployment Benefits, which is, again, every measurable metric points to that one winning the Best Film Award. It is the highest numbers. If numbers go up is your thing. Although, Thank You for Your Understanding has a perfect artistic score. So both of these things lead to us probably not winning this one. I think sweeping the Pollux is probably not going to happen this year, guys. We have a chance to win some awards, sure, but I don't think it's going to happen this year, unfortunately. What's that one? Romance, but it's a block. It's just a big square. That's interesting. So you got the romance, you get the square. Sorry, Walter. Okay, Bill Ramsey's got the our action points there too, and then obviously, yes, we're gonna be attending it like gentlemen. We're gonna throw a banquet, and we get a new setting here: modern European town. Okay, another modern European thing. Nice. Why don't we go ahead and tell you to pay? Yes, we're gonna pay you. I want to hold another banquet to get more influence points. So let's go ahead and do that. Thankfully, our trick worked for the one. I wish I could click that through the thing, but it's fine. And then the only thing I'm watching now is my timer to fire Michael. Is the only thing I'm looking at right now. Teresa Chavez got away. I think I'm gonna one more time. So I'm looking at this. So Don't Start Without Me is the film that Michael Gray is acting in. I didn't forget about this. I just know that a film will finish before this timer expires. The question I have for this, and the thing I don't really know, is how long does it take you to do this? Because it doesn't happen immediately. It happens like probably a few days after, but like how many days is that few days? So, because I don't want to disrupt the film. It's really not that good of a film, so disruption probably doesn't matter. It might even improve it. I don't know. But we're way ahead of schedule anyway, so that's okay. The thing is, if I could do this too, really ramp up those last few days of shooting to really accelerate it. Might even make it a worse film, to be honest. But it gets it done faster even. So I think maybe I'll try that. 8 days left in shooting. We're gonna go really, really hard on that shoot for the last couple of days to get it done as soon as possible. But I don't know how many days it takes to actually, off the guy. So I think maybe I'll try it with like a 3-day buffer here. I think it takes a few days. Like, I'm hoping they don't off him, within hours of them finishing shooting. As a studio head, if I knew I was going to be doing this, as dark as the deed is, I would probably have structured, as a producer on the set, I probably would have structured the schedule to really cater to shooting all of Michael Gray's scenes first. Just saying, I would have done that. It's end distribution for Amber Tier. And 'tis the season. I think we go one more with you. We can go just a little bit more with you. We don't have a whole lot of showings there, but I'll use them as many as we have, I suppose. And we'll go about like that. And let's go about like, honestly, it doesn't really matter, does it? Why don't we just do this? I don't think we'll have this many, but we can do this. We'll just say 1,000. And we'll just see how many showings. Shootings? About to be a shooting. We'll see how many showings, Freudian slip there, that we can do for this. So I think maybe with 3 days left with shooting right there, the one's going to get an A-. Freddie partner. Never Ending Adventures, went and saw it. Okay, this is the one we went a little bit bigger with advertising, right? We kind of put 5 advertisers on it instead of the typical maximum of 4, just to see how that works, because I thought for this film it made sense. The target audience and stuff, it kind of made sense to do that, so I went with it. Still ended up with an A-. Pretty good ratings and stuff. Spent a load of money, but still not the most we've spent. Very close to that, though. The most we've spent on a film. Okay, I think with 2 days left, we're probably good. I'm gonna do that because I accelerated the filming schedule for that. So we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna say these guys. I don't like this, but we're gonna do it anyway. I don't like playing this way, but I really don't want them to hate me. The Mafia needs to be my friend, and I think this will make it okay. If he disappears, then he's fired, and if he's fired, right? I mean, he's not working for me if he's dead, right? So, I mean, I can't get rid of his contract, unfortunately. He has 5 days of time left in shooting, is what it says. There's 3 days left, though, because I accelerated the schedule. So, I think we can off him here. We don't know. Let's see. All right. It says 2 days left. So, we'll accelerate that, and filming will complete, hopefully with no incidents. Done. Okay. Hubert O'Brien is a director. You're very cheap. You're making me loads of money for what you can do. We'll go 5 movies with you. 50K for 5 movies. God, I love you. I wish you were better at your job, but I love it. I need to make you better. Rafael Gonzalez, same kind of thing. Super cheap for what you can do for me. I'm not going to put you on a timer, but yeah, 5 movies. It's great. I could definitely make profitable films with you, you know? Protagonist's close one dies. By twist of fate or villainous plot, someone close to the protagonist dies. We will repeat that. All right, so Don't Start Without Me is not that great of a film. Go to find out. I wonder if the rush at the very end was responsible for that. Happiness of the cast and crew was one of the contributing factors. Wow, they're all very upset. How did that happen? Was it the weak sprint that I put you through at the end? Probably. I'll throw a rap party for you all. Everyone have fun. Everyone be happy. So expensive for no reason. Oh my gosh. Maybe one of my editors can make this better. Connie, work on this. Let's make it better, huh? Polish this turd of a film and make it a 6.0 for the theaters at some point here. See if we can do that. Okay, so 11 days left. I don't think it takes 11 days to conduct this murder, but we'll see. The boots that bring good luck. It's going to 9, baby. Come on, bring it up there. Yeah, there it is. The boots that bring good luck. Pre-production is a 9.0. Got some great people in this. Locations, of course, made it suffer. We're working on that. I am working on that. Let's get security on this. Jose Martinez, how come you are so depressed, sir? I don't want you. Don't be depressed. Here, cheer up, man. Let's put, we don't need second unit. We're fine. Let's let him run. Okay. Again, I don't know if this works. So Michael Gray might be dying for no reason. But I'm hoping that if he dies, he's fired. And if he's not working for me anymore, then this will work. But man, that's taking a while, isn't it? Oh my gosh, they still haven't done it yet. Are they gonna do it in time? Did I wait too long? Does it take 2 weeks? I hope it doesn't take 2 weeks. I gave him 12 days. I hope it doesn't take 2 weeks. Saving Lieutenant Dan ended up, after filming, being an 8.0. We're gonna wanna get that, of course, as high as possible. So we're gonna send that to post-production and put our best people on it. And that would be Wendy and Theodore. Those are our best people. And Lieutenant Dan, a movie inspired by Lieutenant Dan. Now, not necessarily inspired by the Forrest Gump movie, but okay. So this works. A 4-leaf clover was found near his corpse. That happened in time. Now, does that count? It seems like it counts. It went away, so I think it counts. I'm hoping it counts. Otherwise, it happened for no reason at all. They're not calling me. They're not giving me any sign that they are appreciative of what I've done for them. But they're also not coming after me, so I think maybe it's okay. The Mafia. All right, 7th Annual Pollux Awards. The chances of us sweeping are very low, but you know what? It's fine. We're just going to go with it. We're at least nominated for every category, so at least there's a chance. In fact, 1939 is shaping up to be one of the dullest moments in human history. He had to say it. Okay, crossing our fingers for Alan Calhoun. It just makes no sense. It just makes no sense. I'm saying, just like, on paper, man. Doesn't make any sense. It's fine. It's fine. Alice Phillips, on every objective measurement, should win this. She didn't. So I don't know what they're doing here for the award shows. It seems like Boutique is very like trying to win the award shows is very RNG based, and I don't like when games put blocks on main features of the game behind something RNG. Like I said, you were never gonna beat him. Sorry, you're never gonna beat him. That's the rule. You always win the award posthumously. I'm not even mad about that. But best screenplay, we shouldn't win this one either. We really shouldn't win this. Yeah, Johnny Blair didn't even win it. But thank you for understanding. Had the best artistic score, so that one at least makes sense. Can we at least win this one? You know, the one we've taken control of. Can we win that one? Find a way to bring in another candidate, and that person won. And the award goes to Brendan over there in row 7. Okay. Maybe we win this one, but Chronic Unemployment Benefits was a better film on paper. But 'Tis the Season did win, so that's great. So, I guess. Producers sharing this Pollux Award. Yeah. Producers are all sharing it. It's fine. So, I mean, we didn't win. We won 2 awards, okay? Including Best Film, which is great. But I just don't understand how Alice didn't win the actress one. We looked at it in depth. What part of the metrics, what part of that, what caused the other people to win it? I think it's got something to do with RNG, right? I feel like the metrics of how things worked are probably giving you a percentage chance, but then in the back end, the game is rolling dice. It's got to be that, right? It's got to be RNG. There can't be an objective winner. Best actor, this one, the film wasn't as good. The actor wasn't as highly rated. The Kino Mark score was lower. The audience reception was therefore worse. It didn't have as good of best release. It didn't make as much on the box office. But that doesn't necessarily mean he's not best actor, right? There could be something about that performance that led to him getting that nomination. It's fine. Maybe it could even be as far as like one scene. There's like a 30-40 second chunk where this camera zoomed in on his eyes or whatever, or the delivery of a really important monologue right in the heart of the action, right? It could be anything like that causes the actor to win it. And maybe it's that for the other films as well, like Best Actress. Maybe it's that too with Nell Davidson. She was the farm girl, like all of the other nominees were, but everything else that measurable that we can see as a player was worse than what Alice had. So the only part of this that makes sense to me, and this is how I'm going to kind of be comfortable with it, I'm going to be comfortable with it by thinking there's something about her individual performance in that motion picture that leads to that being a thing. Best screenplay, to me, this one, that big blue number there should be the most important thing about everything. So that one being a 10, it wins. I'm okay with that. Best film, on that same note, 'Tis the Season shouldn't have won. But, you know, there is an element of RNG in this, is all I'm thinking. There's an element of RNG in the game that maybe makes the chances of winning lower when you have objectively lower metrics, but not impossible. And we just simply didn't get the Best Actress part, which is fine. But that's how I'm going to be comfortable with it. I don't think it should be a numbers game where, like, if the numbers all line up, you win. There should be a high probability of it winning, but not guaranteed. And so I'm going to be comfortable with it, with the results, because of that. Because again, like in this industry especially, it's an artistic industry. Most of what we see is subjective. With awards shows, it's almost entirely subjective. You can have objectively the best stats in the box office. You sold this many tickets or had this many showings, whatever. That's all a thing. But when it comes to an award show, it is almost exclusively subjective assessments, not objective ones. But if you think about it, the game is presenting me with subjective criteria in an objective format. For example, professionalism. Professionalism is a very subjective metric. You can feel someone is more professional than another, but there is no he's a 5.0 and he is a 5.6 and this person over there is an 8.5. You don't have that in real life. So the game is trying to give me something subjective in an objective format. And so I'm trying to interpret the numbers in front of me as objective when the award shows are subjective. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what the RNG is doing. It's giving me subjectiveness and throwing that into the pot, which I'm okay with. I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to express it out loud in a manner so that we can all kind of go, okay, let's think about it this way. And that's how we can be, okay with what just happened, right? I'm trying to do that. Boutique policy bonus. What's this? The actress established herself in the role she performed in a Pollux-winning film. Right, exactly. So now Alice is established as a farm girl. Okay. Fred is going to be established in love interest. I can work with that. Delicaster, parental figure. I'm going to use you for so many parental figure awards, roles. Like, easy. Hubert O'Brien is really good at Christmas Rush stuff now. Okay. He's my Christmas guy. Cool. I guess. Well, I haven't been called by the Mafia yet. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. We should probably get protection from police raids. I've been kind of not having that for a really long time. I've gotten away with it, thankfully. But I think it's time to go ahead and get that. And they're not mad at me. I just feel like maybe they should have gave me GP because I kept my word. I feel like maybe that should have been a thing. Let's do some casino advertising. It needs a star or higher. Let's do some casino advertising, try to get a little bit of a bump with them. And we can send... Oh my God, for a second there, I thought nobody was going to be able to do it. I was freaking out. It was like I just went all through all this. I offed a guy to stop them from hating me, and now I can't fulfill my promise. 15K to you, sir. Yeah, you can definitely do this, you arrogant star, you. Off you go. So that will help our reputation with them a little bit more. We have a rescue mission as well on themes and events. Someone endeavors to save someone or is hoping to be rescued themselves. That really works with Damsel in Distress, doesn't it? There we go. Once word got out that Donald Hammond was a regular at the Golden Wheel and Zeus, we started getting 6 times the number of visitors. If this keeps up, I can start dealing with the competition without anyone getting shot in the back of the head. A rarity in our business. Apparently, it's a rarity in mine as well. That's going to do it for me, guys, for today anyway. Thanks so much for joining me here with Hollywood Animal. We'll come back for the next one. And yeah, we're going to be focusing, of course, on higher quality as much as possible. We'll probably go ahead and write a few scripts, right? A few custom scripts. I have a lot of scripts here, right? I'm going to go through this list because I have tons of them. I need to clear this. But if we want to make the really highest quality stuff, we got to go through the story workshop and make them ourselves to get those 9.0 and eventually 10.0 scripts. Once the 79 days from this research is done, the very next one I'm doing is this, because clearly with films coming into the Pollux Awards at 9s and 10s, I got to come into the awards at 9s and 10s as well. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.